In the next 48 hours, the world could change. A single waterway, barely 33 kilometers wide, now sits at the center of a global crisis. The United States has issued an ultimatum. Iran has responded with a threat, not just against armies, but against power grids, the internet, and even drinking water. This is the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow strip of water between Iran and Oman. But don't let its size fool you. Nearly 20% of the world's oil passes through this corridor every single day. Tankers carrying fuel to Asia, Europe, and beyond all depend on this route staying open. If it's blocked, even briefly, the shock is global. Fuel prices surge, stock markets fall, and economies, from India to Germany, feel the impact almost instantly. Right now, that risk is no longer theoretical. This latest escalation didn't happen overnight. Tensions have been building for weeks, following strikes involving the U.S. and Israel against Iranian targets. Key sites, including the Natanz nuclear facility, have been hit. Casualties are rising, and the conflict is expanding fast. Now, shipping through Hormuz has been disrupted, and that's when Washington stepped in. Trump has issued a clear demand to Iran. Reopen the Strait of Hormuz. You have 48 hours or face consequences. Those consequences? Potential U.S. strikes on Iranian power plants, starting with the largest. His warning was blunt. America could hit and obliterate critical infrastructure. But there's a twist. Trump also suggested the U.S. may no longer guarantee security in the strait, shifting responsibility to other nations that rely on it. Just as tensions peak, Iran sends a warning. Ali Musavi, its maritime organization rep, says the Strait of Hormuz is open, but not for Iran's enemies. Ships can pass with Iranian approval, and diplomacy remains the priority. He blames U.S. and Israeli strikes for the crisis. At the same time, Iran's military message is far more aggressive. If Iran's energy infrastructure is attacked, it will retaliate against all regional infrastructure linked to the U.S. and its allies. That includes energy systems, information technology networks, and critically, desalination plants. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi reinforced the message. Iran will show zero restraint. This is no longer just about military targets. This is about systems that keep life running. Desalination plants don't make headlines, but in much of the Middle East, they are essential. These facilities convert seawater into drinking water, supplying millions of people every day. If they're disrupted, cities could run dry within hours or days. No water, no sanitation, no stability. In a region already under pressure, this could trigger a humanitarian crisis on a massive scale. This is what makes the current threat so dangerous. It's not just about war, it's about survival. The economic impact is already unfolding. Oil prices have surged past $100 a barrel. Markets are reacting to every headline, every threat, every movement in the strait. In response, the U.S. has even eased some sanctions, allowing Iranian oil already at sea to enter global markets. It's a temporary relief, but it doesn't solve the core problem, a single choke point, now at risk of shutdown. There are signs this conflict could expand even further. Reports suggest Iran has launched long-range missiles with the potential to reach beyond the Middle East. That raises the stakes dramatically, because once a conflict crosses borders, it becomes much harder to contain. The next 48 hours may decide what happens next. Will the strait reopen? Will strikes begin? Or is there still time to step back? Because what happens in the Strait of Hormuz won't just affect one region, it will affect the world.